Hi, how
Hi.
are you? Welcome to the morning show. I love that you have to develop chemistry with your co-stars on screen and then off screen, and then also presumably off of the show altogether. So, what has it been like forming those bonds for an audience in that world and in our world?
It was really fun. Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon, they were just so sweet welcoming me to the show. It's such a sprawling, huge cast. And both Jen and Reese were like, hey, welcome to the show. We loved your audition tape. Let's do this song and dance number together. And we opened season 2 with a song and dance number between me and Reese Witherspoon, which was really fun.
I loved that number. It was incredible. And also, I feel like just from the start, it just gives you just a hint of who Eric is, just how much fun he's having with that number.
Totally.
And at the same time, he kind of plays his cards close to his chest or vest, whichever one the actual
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
How would you describe him and his view of the morning show?
Okay, I would describe Eric as a young, charismatic, diverse news anchor that's come to the morning show to climb the ranks, much to the chagrin of Alex Levy and Bradley Jackson. And I think, one of the things that both Carrie and Mimi were trying to convey in the character was, hey, there's a lot of people working in news media, working in Hollywood, working in show business, where there's the old regime, there's the old guard, and then there's a bunch of new voices that are coming in. And a lot of people are feeling a certain way. They get caught up in their feelings. They're like, look, I don't like the way the new face of this show is looking. I don't like the way the new face of this movie is looking. And Eric he's here to get his and climb the ranks. And again, like you said, keep his cards close to his chest and not let anybody know what he's thinking about doing as he rises the ranks of the morning show.
Yeah, I love what you said about, how diversity hits different people in different ways. I feel like this season really does touch on that. Is there any dynamic in particular, either for yourself or just as a fan, that you're most excited for viewers to watch?
I think I'm really excited to see how fans respond to Greta Lee on the show. She plays Stella Bach. I mean, she's really great on the show. Her backstory as a character and then who she represents as she bumps heads with Corey is really, really powerful. And again, there's so many news organizations and just work environments that have that, where the new diverse voice is coming in and shaking things up. And sometimes people are like, hey, check yourself. And both sides have something to prove. And I love how that drama unfolds on this season of the show.
Absolutely. Also, given that the morning show is giving the news, one of the big things is the pandemic. So it's crazy that you guys are tackling the pandemic on screen, but also having to film it during the pandemic. So what was that experience?
It was pretty surreal. There were times where we'd shoot these scenes and Bradley and Eric are at the desk and they're kind of laughing about what social distancing means. They're like, what is social distancing? What is that? How can you be socially distant? And I remember as soon as we would say, they would say cut on set, I was like, wow, that was so 4 months ago. That's something I would say like 4 months ago. So, Mimi and Carrie were changing the script and making sure that we were addressing what was happening in the world in real time. It was pretty wild.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, you guys did a great job, and I love Eric. So.
Oh, thanks. Great. Nobody at the show likes Eric, so I'm glad you like Eric.
I will root for him.
All right, great. Thank you.
Have a great day.